it doesn't matter. When he's in the company,
actually, the conviction spent. That was spent over 20 odd years ago. So
you've still been convicted of racism.
no, I don't. It's actually gone now. It's not on my conviction.
Don't try and tell me about the Rehabilitation of Offenders Act 1947, because I know it inside fucking out. Dan, you're a fucking
Chris,
idiot.
see
And
you
you're
in court, mate. Bye-bye.
You ain't going to see me in court. You're a fantasist. You're a fucking fantasist, Dan. The first time I ever heard you, you tried to tell me that fucking there is such a thing as halal pork. But there's no chance that Dan will ever get anyone in court because of his continual fucking trolling of everyone that he claims trolls him.
Yo, Mr.
The
Unknown.
thing is, Chrissy, he has no trolls.
Yo.
He is the troll.
Let's roll a blunt up, bro. Let's roll a blunt and enjoy the show.
I believe what you say for once,
That's what I'm doing right now.
What you've just said.
Exactly, bro. Same here, bro. Hell yeah.
So Dan,
Time
can
to
you
roll a
please
zoo.
tell me, when you asked that young girl to see her private parts, what was your intention?
Time to roll a zoo and enjoy the show.
You're gonna take it. You're not even denying on a fucking PlayStation fucking live or whatever the fuck it was.
Yo, Mr. Unknown, I've got something to play you when you end the live stream. You'll like this. Trust me, you'll like it.
What are you gonna play? Are you gonna run away from fucking answering a proper question? Because Dan, you did ask that young child to see her private parts. Didn't you, Dan?
Online or anything like that, because it can affect any upcoming cases if you have any. So,
Dan, the reason I say that to you is they're hoping that fucking they never hear from you again, because you're just wasting time. You're wasting people's time. How childish.
Yeah.
Can you not have an adult conversation?
Piggy was for like murder trials. Chrissy,
Yes.
I always thought like the Old Bailey was for like rape and murder trials.
Look, Dan's never getting a case into the Old Bailey. He's never getting a case into the Old Bailey. Right? He's got to, basically, if it's a harassment, if it's under 6 months of prison time, you go to a magistrate's. If it's anything more than that, you go to a Crown Court. And if it's something that's in between, an either way offence is what it's called, you get to choose. If you take it to Crown Court, you usually get a higher sentence, but you've got a lot more chance of getting off with it. It's basically a way to encourage someone to plead guilty. Now, from what I've been sent, from what I've heard, Dan has said that he's going to plead guilty because he wants his day in court.
No, I'm pleading not guilty and it's going to trial.
Got you fucking talking, didn't I, you fat idiot?
Carry on. You're going to have the biggest shock of your life.
So what
You're
are you
going to
in
have the
court for,
biggest
Dan?
shock of your
What
life.
are you in? Oh, really? You've been saying that for 2 years, you fucking idiot. What are you in court for, Dan? What did you get arrested for?
Actually, I'm not.
Hey, I don't think that you're a racist, man. I just want to play this clip.
I wasn't actually arrested
Our
at all.
friendship is not going to change. I promise you that.
What was you interviewed under caution for, Dan?
I wasn't even arrested under caution. I was at home. I wasn't in the police station.
What was you interviewed under caution for, Dan?
I wasn't interviewed under caution.
So you've completely bullshitted again.
So,
because you were saying that two cops were coming round on Friday night to interview you.
It wasn't two
So if you weren't interviewed under caution and you weren't arrested, what the fuck? You've been bullshitting again.